Hey, this is Ihab, and this is a quick follow-up on the Artstation No to AI generated images protests from artists. So just a quick recap. The AI generated images companies or platforms have been deliberately vague on how the database is basically created for that AI to create supposedly new images. And the dark side about it is that the images that are created by AI are pretty much a form of an art theft that is scraping away the art or photography even that are available online. And there are some websites such as DeviantArt, which is kind of viewed as a lame and old platform, yet they were very quick to react to the situation, and they have allowed the artists who post on their platform to be opted out of that scraping process because it's very unethical. So it was really good from DeviantArt that they did that pretty quickly. So unfortunately, Artstation, which is the most professional and widely used platform nowadays as the top tier platform for art, has been quite silent about that, and it has taken them only until now where, as you can see, the artists around the world have protested, and it's nice that Artstation has paused and listened, but it's a little bit too late. I mean, they were supposed to do that automatically, knowing how all the professionals in the world are on their platform. This is cool. And as you can see, everyone is making their own version of No to AI generated images. Some of them are going with like, okay, I'm okay with AI, and everyone has their right for their opinion. But the thing is, it's fine to opt in for AI to use your artwork and to allow you to use scraped artwork, but only if the people who opt in actually contribute to a pool of artists who share the same ideology and also contribute art to that pool in a way that it would be a community of people who are okay with that and they want to leverage that process. And to make matters even worse, AI is basically charging people money for AI to scrape the art of other artists. So basically they're stealing other people's art, taking the credit for it, and even getting paid for it, while the artists who are actually making these artworks are not even getting the credit for it. So some of these visual protests are pretty amazing and creative. So it's fun to watch. But the reason why I'm making this video is to talk about the follow-up that Artstation has done after seeing all of these beautiful protesting images and artists. This is pretty amazing. Even the website at some point was kind of really slow because of all that traffic that has been happening. Here are two that I created, one for UVs and for geometry. And just to elaborate a little bit, if we are paying for AI, then it better do something original, or it better solve an issue that we have. And the problem is that it's doing what we already do as artists. I suppose to maybe, how about you help us on fixing problems that we are actually wishing that AI could solve? So instead of stealing our art, maybe help us. I think we can definitely collaborate with AI, and AI platforms have been doing some amazing job with the images, but it's currently unethical, and that is the problem. So anyways, the thing that I wanted to talk about is this use of AI software on Artstation. So this was updated 33 minutes ago, but it was created 2-3 hours earlier. So they have been updating it regularly. Let me refresh and see. It's been an hour since they have updated it. So the things that I want to touch on is it's nicely crafted response here, and you can see here that they're talking about, will Artstation be banning AI artwork? Is AI artwork allowed on Artstation? Because there's this ethical problem of people putting AI generated images and not claiming not disclosing anything, and just saying like, here's my new artwork. So that is another problem also, and it's kind of not cool, right? So Artstation's content guidelines do not prohibit the use of AI in the process of artwork being posted. Artstation is a portfolio, and as you can see, it's in italic, meaning that portfolio, like emphasis on the actual fact of it being actual portfolio of that person versus being AI generated, meaning if you're not an artist, you cannot claim to be an artist. I'm not saying that this is what they're stating, but in other words, if you're not an artist and you're using AI to create art, it doesn't make you an artist. So when you say a portfolio, that means it's something that, as you can see here, to elevate and celebrate originality, powered by a community of artists. And the follow-up after that is what clarifies that italic nature. The works on your portfolio should be work that you created, and yet here you can see you created is in italic, right? So that sort of connects to the portfolio that you created, and we encourage you to be transparent in the process. So again, that's one of the issues where people are just saying like, here's my new artwork, and they're not really talking about the fact that it's generated by AI. And if you go to the portfolios on Artstation, you'll notice that some people have nothing but AI images. So that is one of the issues. I mean, the overuse of AI images and the abuse of the power of AI has led artists to this point of protest. So please only publish work that you either own or that you have permission to publish. You can read more about this content guideline here. The other thing that I want to mention here, and it's pretty short, so that's good. You can definitely go and read it at your convenience. But the part here, how is Artstation dealing with questions of artist permission and AI art generation or generators? The takeaway points are they're planning on allowing or disallowing the use of art for training non-commercial art, AI research, or training commercial AI. Meaning, in other words, I'm guessing what they want to do is to do what DeviantArt has done, and I'm guessing other platforms, hopefully, which is allowing the artists, and they talk about creating a new tag here, right? So as you upload your work, you have a tag where you would say, I allow AI to use my artwork in the way they're scraping visual content. So that's really what matters the most. Basically, the consent of the artists for their art to be used. So I will post a link for this new update. But lastly, I want to say something that I think is important, which is a video that I've watched a while ago. It's called The End of Art. It's basically an argument. I think the artist has spoken incredibly intelligently about this whole dilemma, and this was a video that was created a while ago. So this is the video. I strongly recommend that you give it a listen, and you would really enjoy it. And again, this guy is has put it really brilliantly, and he in the process he is making some amazing artwork. So it's kind of really important, I think, for someone to make such a bold statement about AI and the use of it, but the fact that it's being backed by his incredible ability of doing some pretty amazing art in the process, for me it gives him great credibility for his claim and his statement, which is, in my opinion, very important. Anyhow, so this is the update that I wanted to throw out there, and I hope it helps out, but pretty amazed by how people on Artstation have come together really quickly, and it's really fantastic. Like, this is one of the cool ones here. So of course, you know, artists protesting, you know, this is probably the most interesting thing to witness. This is another really wonderful example. And some of them are super goofy and fantastic. Here is a really new and interesting one, AI Station. That's a brilliant way of, you know, making that satire. Thank you for listening.